What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a voice to tweet agent by creating a simple workflow in Anychan. Let's get started. In Anychan, I've created a workflow that I've renamed to voice to tweet agent. Here, we're going to start by adding a first step. We're going to trigger our workflow by recording a voice note. To record a voice note, you can use a tool like WhatsApp or Telegram. In our case, we're going to use Telegram. So here, I'll search for Telegram and click on Telegram. Then I'll click on message trigger here. Here, you'll need to create your credential by clicking on create a new credential to connect your account to Anychan. Then here, add your access token and click on save to connect your account to Anychan. To get your access token in Telegram, search for bot further. Then here, add the backslash, then type in start and click on enter to get this here. Then here, we like to get our token, so I click on token right here. But you'll need to create a bot first. Click on the new bot right here to create a bot. Then give it a name. Make sure that the name is not taken. Then after you find a name that is not taken, here you'll get your access token. Copy it, come and paste it right here, and click on save to create your connection. I'll click on execute step to record a voice note. To record the voice note, I'll go to the bot that you just created, and then over here, click on record to record a voice note, which could be on the lines of, hey, I would like to generate an engaging tweet on how to automate client onboarding process for a real estate agency. See, our node was executed successfully, and we got our voice note right here. Here is its file ID. Here, I'll pin this data and use this voice note to set up our workflow. So now, to get the voice note, here, I'll search for Telegram again and click on Telegram. Then here, I'll click on get a file node right here. I'm going to map the file ID over here, so I'll map it over here and click on execute to get our voice note. You can see we got our voice note right here. So now to transcribe our voice note, we're going to use an AI tool. So in AI, I'll click on OpenAI right here and click on transcribe a recording node right here. Here you'll need to create your credential to connect your OpenAI account to Anychan. So from your OpenAI API, add the API key over here and click on save to create your credential. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close it. And then here, we like to transcribe a recording. This recording right here. So I'll click on execute step to transcribe our recording. You can see our transcription right here. It shows on the lines of, hey, I would like to generate an engaging tweet on how to automate client onboarding process for a real estate agency. Here. Next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to now generate our tweet. So we can wait a few seconds for example, we can wait, let's say 2 seconds or 3 seconds over here. And I'll click on execute step right here and proceed to now generate our tweet. To craft and generate our tweet, we're going to use an AI agent. So here, I'll click on AI, then click on AI agent. Here, we're going to define below and add our prompt and the system message over here. The prompt for our AI agent could be on the lines of, you're a creative, high-performing social media copywriter who turns raw transcribed ideas into viral engaging tweets. Then on the system message, we're adding in the instructions we would like our AI agent to follow. So we're telling the AI agent to read and understand the provided transcription carefully. Write one concise, scroll-stopping tweet based on it. The tweet must include a strong hook to grab attention, a short story or insight that adds context or emotion, a clear call to action, encouraging engagement, clicks, or sharing. The tone we like to use an authentic, witty, and insight-driven tone. It should feel human and relatable. Include 1 to 2 relevant trending hashtags naturally within the tweet, not listed separately. Avoid emojis unless they enhance engagement meaningfully. Under 280 characters and optimize for virality. Output only a valid JSON with a single top-level field. Tweet. Do not include markdown, explanation, or escape characters. Now write the tweet using the details below. Then here we are adding our transcription. And here I'll require specific output format. Then I'll click on the output parser here and click on structured output parser to add our JSON output example. So we like to only generate the tweet only here. So I'll drag this node at the top over here. The next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to add a chat model. So I'll search for OpenAI chat model. Here I'll choose my credential. Now model over here. You can choose any of these models. Then I'll drag this at the top over here. Then the next thing that we're going to add is a memory. I'll click on simple memory over here. Then here, I'll choose to define below and add the key over here. For the key, you can add any key. I'll choose just add today's date as the key and drag this node at the top over here. Now I'll open this node right here and click on execute step to generate our tweet. You can see it's executing our node. Let's give it a second. See, our node was executed successfully. Here's our tweet. So the tweet is on the lines of tired of drowning in paperwork during client onboarding. Automate the process and watch your real estate agency thrive. Streamline client intake, reduce errors, and save time because your focus should be closing deals, not chasing firms. Ready to upgrade? So here you can see we have a very catchy hook and call to action right here. We're also adding relevant hashtags over here. This is incredible. So I rename our node to voice to tweet AI agent and click on rename right here. Now the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to send ourselves a tweet to either approve or disapprove it. But first, we're going to set the fields for the tweet. So I'll click on the edit fields node over here. You can set the fields for the tweet over here. Call it a tweet, and then I'll click on execute step right here. Set the field. And now we can wait a few seconds to send ourselves the tweet via email. You can wait, let's say 2 seconds. Here, rename this node to wait 2 seconds. Then I'll click on rename right here. Then I'll execute this node over here. The next thing that we're going to do here is we can send ourselves a tweet to approve or disapprove it. You can choose a tool like Slack, WhatsApp, Gmail, or Telegram. In our case, we're going to use Telegram. So I'll search for Telegram right here and click on it. And here, I'll click on the send a message and wait for response node right here. And here we're going to choose our connection. And then we're going to add our chat ID right here. So we're going to map it right here. Then we're going to send ourselves a tweet here. So I'll map it over here. For the response type, I'm going to choose approval and add options. And then you can either choose to approve or disapprove it. Here I'm going to rename this to disapprove instead of decline right here. And I'll add options. Then on append any chain attribution, I'll turn this to off. Then we can send ourselves a tweet via Telegram to approve or disapprove it. So here you can see we recorded our voice note. And here we generated our tweet. So we can choose whether approve or disapprove it. I'm going to choose to approve it. Then I'll click on open right here to approve the tweet. You can see our approval was true right here. So here we're going to add a condition. To add a condition, I'm going to choose the if node right here and click on it. So if approved was true, here I'm going to choose a boolean. If it was true, we'd like to proceed and post the tweet on our page. But if the output was false, here we're going to do nothing. So I'll search for the do nothing node. So I'll search for the do nothing node right here. So I'll click on the do nothing node right here. But since our output is in the true branch, we're going to proceed and post our tweet on our page. Now the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to first of all send ourselves an email notification notifying us that the tweet was posted successfully. So to do that, I'll search for Gmail. Let's start by waiting a few seconds over here. So we can wait, let's say 4 seconds. The reason why we're waiting is to avoid overwhelming Gmail. So I'll rename this node to wait for a second over here. Then we can send ourselves a notification via email. So I'll search for Gmail and click on send a message node right here. Here, we're going to execute this node first. Then open this node. Then in Gmail here, you'll need to create your credential to connect your account to Anytime by clicking on sign in with Google. Then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to Anytime. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close this right here. And here we're going to add our email address. Subject line of the email could be in the lines of tweet successfully posted. Email type we're going to choose text, and the email body will be on the lines of hi there. Great news, your tweet has been successfully posted. It's now live and ready to engage your audience. Here's the tweet that was posted, and here we're mapping our tweet. Best honest. Then here I'll click on append any chain attribution, turn this to off. Then I'll click on execute step to send ourselves a notification right here, the notification email. So here I'll rename this node to send notification and click on rename. I'll click on execute step to send ourselves the notification email. You can see our node was executed successfully here. So the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to log in the audio transcription and the tweet that we generated using our AI agent to a database in your table. So in your table, I've created a base that I've renamed to AI Viral Tweet Manager. In this base, I've created a table that I've renamed to Posted Tweets table. And here, we're going to add the transcription text and the generated tweet over here. To do that, in E10, I'll search for Airtable and click on Airtable. And here, I'll click on Create a Record Node right here. Here, you need to create your credential to connect your account to N10. So to do that, from your table, add your access token over here. To get your access token in your table, click on your profile Then click on build a hub. Here, click on create a token to create your token. Give it a name, add all these scopes up here. Then here, choose the base that you'd like to access via agent. Then click on create a token. Then on the new window that pops up to copy the token. Come and paste the token right here and click on save to create your credential. Then here, we're going to choose our base. Our base is going to be the AI viral tweet manager. Table is going to be the posted tweets table. And here we're going to map the transcription text and the generated tweet. For the transcription text, we're going to grab it from the transcribed recording node right here. Then here we're going to map the tweet that we set over here. And then I'll click on execute step right here to add our data to our base. Now in our table, you can see we added our transcription text and the tweet that we generated over here. That's awesome. So here I'll rename this node to create a tweet record. Click on rename. Now the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to post our tweet on our page. To post it, I'll search for Twitter. Click on Twitter. Then here we're going to create a tweet. So I'll click on the create tweet node over here. You need to create your new credential. And then from your Twitter developer, add your client ID and client secret right here and click on save. Create your credential. Then on the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to link to anytime, and your connection will be created. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close this right here. Then here we're going to map our tweet, which was this tweet that we added in your table right here. Then to post the tweet on our page, all you have to do is just click on execute step right here to post the tweet. And then here we're going to end our workflow. So I'll search for the do nothing node right here. Click on the do nothing node over here. Complete our workflow. As you can see over here, our workflow is pretty much set up. So we are triggering our workflow by recording a voice note in Telegram. Then we're getting the voice note right here and transcribing it using this node over here. Then we're using the voice note to generate a very engaging tweet using this AI agent. Then we're sending ourselves the tweet via Telegram, either approve or disapprove it, as you can see over here. So we can choose to approve or disapprove it. And then if we approve the tweet, then we're waiting a few seconds and then sending ourselves a notification via email that the tweet has been successfully posted. You can see the subject line and the email body of the email notification that we're sending ourselves right here, also including the tweet that we generated using our workflow and posted here. Then we're also creating a tweet record in your table where we're adding the transcription text and the generated tweet over here. Then we're proceeding to post the tweet in our page, and then we are completing our workflow. So the only thing that you can add over here, so if we disapprove the tweet, we can choose to regenerate a new tweet over here. So you can add a node over here that regenerates the tweet and sends the tweet to yourself to either approve or disapprove it. Now, to add an AI agent that regenerates our tweets, here, I'll delete this node. Then I'll search for AI and click on AI agent. Here, I'm choose to define below and add the prompt and the system message to approve here. So the prompt for AI agent could be in the lines of, you're a creative social media expert specializing in viral, high engagement Twitter content. And the system message, we're adding these instructions over here. We're telling the AI agent your task is to write a new tweet if the original one was disapproved or didn't perform well. The new tweet must convey the same overall idea or message as the original transcript. The tweet also must be different in structure, tone, and phrasing, not a rewarded copy. It should also have a strong hook, more emotions or storytelling, and a clear call to action. It should also include 1 to 2 relevant trending hashtags naturally within the text. The tone should be human, witty, relatable, and concise. Should also keep it under 280 characters. Avoid emojis unless they add real engagement value. Output only a valid JSON with a single field tweet. Do not include markdown, explanations, or escape characters. Now, rewrite a new, more engaging tweet based on the context below. And here we're adding the original tweet. Show this tweet right here. And you can also add the transcribed recording. Map it over here. So this is what tweet was disapproved. There's a transcribed recording. So here, we're going to require a specific output format. And then I'll click on the output parser right here. I'm going to choose structured output part. And then add a JSON example for output. So like to output a tweet only over here. You can also add a chat model. You can use OpenAI chat model over here. So I'll click on OpenAI chat model. You can drag it to the top over here. You can also add a memory. I'm going to choose a simple memory Here you can define below and add our key here. Key, you can also have to designate as our key. And drag this node over here at the top. Right here. And now you can rename this to tweet regenerator agent and click on rename here. I'm going to connect it to our edit fields node here. And then test if our tweet regenerator agent works. Here, I'll click on execute step to regenerate a new tweet, to generate a new tweet. See, we generated a new tweet using this node right here. We send outside the tweet to approve or disapprove it. So here you can see the new tweet that we generated using our AI agent. So I'll choose to disapprove it right here. You can see we now regenerated a new tweet using our tweet regenerator agent. Then we sent ourselves a new tweet to now either approve or disapprove it. As you can see now here, see the regenerated tweet that we sent ourselves to either now approve or disapprove. So here you can choose to approve or disapprove the tweet over here. You can choose to disapprove it for now. You can see we disapproved it. Now we generated a new tweet over here. We sent ourselves a new tweet, a new variation of our tweet right here. So now here we can choose to approve or disapprove it. I'll click on approve to approve the tweet. You can see that our workflow was executed successfully. So now we send ourselves a notification email right here, notifying ourselves that the tweet was successfully posted. And here is the tweet that we posted on our page. Here's the tweet right here. You can see it over here. We also created a new record in your table where we added the transcription text and the tweet that we posted on our page over here using this workflow that we created right here in Anytime. So our workflow works perfectly. So here we are triggering our workflow by recording a voice note in Telegram. And here we're capturing the voice note and then getting the voice note right here using this note. Then we're transcribing the voice note using this AI tool. Then we're using the transcription to generate an engaging tool using this AI agent. Then we're sending ourselves the tweet via Telegram to either approve or disapprove it. As you can see over here. So here we're choosing to either approve or disapprove it. Then if we disapprove the tweet, we are regenerating the tweet once again using this AI agent over here. And then sending ourselves the new tweet via Telegram to either approve or disapprove it. Over here, you can see the regenerated tweets over here. And then if we approve the tweet, we're then proceeding to send ourselves a notification via email with the tweet that we just approved. So here's the email notification that we're sending ourselves right here. Here's the subject line and the email body with the tweet that we just approved right here. And then we are creating a new record in your table where we are adding the transcription text and the tweet that we just posted. And then we are posting the tweet in our page and then completing our workflow over here. So now let us try testing our workflow so you can see how it works. To test our workflow, here I'll unpin this data. And then here I'll click on execute workflow to record a voice note. In Telegram, we're going to record a voice note over here. To record our voice note, I'll click over here and say, I would like to generate a very personalized, engaging tweet on how to automate a digital marketing agency's client onboarding process. Okay. You can see we triggered our workflow after we recorded our voice note over here. Then we got our voice note and transcribed it over here using this node over here. You can see the transcription. I would like to generate a personalized, engaging tweet on how to automate a digital marketing agency's client onboarding process. Then we use the voice note to generate our tweet using this AI agent. And here you can see we sent ourselves the tweet to either approve or disapprove it. So we can see the tweet over here. Here's the tweet that we generated using our AI agent, which is on the lines of stop drowning in client paperwork, automate your digital marketing agency's onboarding process with tailored tools that save time and boost client happiness. I switch to automation and never look back. Clients love the smooth start, and so do I. Ready to upgrade. So we also are including a call to action here. So here we have a very incredible and catchy hook and a call to action over here, also including relevant hashtags over here. So here you can choose to either approve or disapprove the tweet. So you can choose to disapprove it to regenerate a new tweet. As you can see over here, we generated our tweet, and sent ourselves the new tweet to either approve or disapprove it. So the new tweet is on the lines of, still buried under piles of onboarding forms. Flip the script with automation tailored for digital marketing agencies. Less chaos, happy clients, and a faster start that feels like a win for everyone. Ready to make onboarding a breeze? Dive now. So this is an incredible tweet. You can choose to also disapprove it again to regenerate a new tweet. You can see we're regenerating a new tweet right here, and we sent ourselves a new tweet using this node right here. You can see the new tweet that we regenerated over here. So the new tweet is on the lines of drowning in onboarding paperwork. Imagine a world where your digital agency's client setup is fully automated, smooth, swift, and stress-free. More time for strategy, less for chaos. Want to transform your onboarding game? Let's make it happen today. This is incredible. So now this one we can choose to approve it. So in our workflow here, I'll activate this tweet node over here so we can go ahead and post the tweet on our page. So here I'll click on approve over here. You can see that our workflow was executed successfully over here. So after we approved the tweet, we waited a few seconds and then sent ourselves notifying that our tweet was posted successfully. This was the tweet that we approved over here. And now when I open my inbox, you can see the email notification that we're sending ourselves right here with the tweet that we just generated using our workflow and approved. Then we also created a tweet record in your table where we are adding the audio transcriptions and the tweet that we just approved. As you can see over here, you can see the transcription text and the tweet that we just posted on our page over here. When I open my page over here, you can see the tweet that we generated using our workflow and posted right here on my page using this workflow right here. Now, if you'd like me to create this workflow for you or a workflow similar to this one, just click the first link in the description to schedule a call with me. On the call, we'll discuss into details the workflow that you'd like me to create for you, and then I'll proceed to create the workflow for you. But if you enjoyed this video and you have a workflow or an AI agent in mind that you'd like me to create using any 10, just comment it down below in the comment section. I read all the comments, and if I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll come back on a future video showing you how to create the entire workflow from scratch using any 10. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.